So, guys, did you expect season 1 to just kick off the way it did? Because I was obsessed.
Well, you never know. It's quite there's quite a lot of content out there, isn't there? So it was really, really gratifying when it definitely hit a chord. I was stopped in the street a lot. We got an Emmy nomination.
That's right. Yeah.
It was I was so pleased because this is one of the jobs I am most proud of. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a surprise, but I mean, I think success is often a surprise.
Yeah.
That's just my cynical nature. But yeah, it was huge. And a lot of people would stop me in the street and talk about it and or ask me what it was all about, which I would find difficult to explain because I wasn't actually Gideon. But no, it was lovely. It was a really nice experience.
Peter, did you find that people were a little bit scared of you after that?
Yes, I think they had to be a bit braver. I think I was a little less approachable. But no, it was a wonderful, making a program in the first place is such a privilege and so much fun, and working with Jessica and Tom and everyone is so pleasant. It's a kind of added bonus that when it actually comes out, the public like it. That's a wonderful bonus.
And it's a real leap of faith, whatever project you do. You read the script, you love the script. But what I love about this is it imbues the audience with intelligence. You've got to keep your eye on it. You've got to be engaged. And I love that about the show. It's, it's our audience are clever and they get it. So, yeah, love that.
And Jessica, when you found out you were working with Peter, were you just like, oh, wow, okay, this is quite exciting. And did you take any of the branding for him to sign perhaps some Doctor Who merch?
It's such an incredible role that we need someone amazing to go toe to toe with Lucy. So it was just...
Oh, that's really...
It's just so, you just gave it everything. And that first season where you were literally chained to a desk.
Yes, I was chained to a table.
And it was
for 2 weeks.
Two
just the
weeks.
2 of us, which was great.
And it was so intense.
But she's so amazing. I think she's so brilliant in this. It's not giving anything away. I've just been working on season 3 and just been seeing some of what Jess is doing in that, and she's even more incredible in season 3 than she is in season 2, which is brilliant.
Don't get your loops mixed up.
Don't get my loops. But I always remember Jess being killed in Line of Duty. That was one of the most exciting.
Yes, and for me,
flung out a window.
Malcolm Tucker was just such an iconic role, and it's always he just lodges in there. So it was a real privilege to work with Peter. Yeah.
Vice versa.
So what about your dreams and your superstitions?
Oh, I always get a bit concerned with that magpie thing.
Do you?
You've got to see, you can't...
Is that one for sorrow?
One for sorrow, two for joy. And although, I'm not a superstitious person, but somewhere inside me, I always get a bit anxious until I see that second magpie. And then I try to figure out, does it mean, if you see a magpie at 8 a.m., if you see another one at 1:45 in the afternoon, does that count as...
I think it's together.
They're going to be together?
I think so. So what does that mean?
Well, all I could say is that it can't be right, because all I've had is good luck.
Well, I'd love to watch Peter Capaldi looking for magpies on the street. I mean,
I'm looking for the other magpie.
Yeah,
it's not. Hopefully, it's not too obvious. It's just a slight anxiety.
Yeah.
What about you, Jessica? Is it gaps on the pavement, or is it anything that you don't do?
My son is obsessed with not stepping on the cracks on the pavement, so I'll go along with that. It's quite fun hopping along. Yeah, I don't really have any superstitions. No, I don't. I just don't. I just like I'm quite existential like that.
But what does he think happens if you step on them?
It's bad luck, Peter.
All right, so it's not that the pavement.
Bad luck, and then there's lava. Yeah. Yeah, kids, there's always lava. Watch out for the lava.
Obviously, Gideon can remember everything. If you guys could go to one memory, one point in time, before you were born or any time, where would you love to be and watch?
What do you mean, in the whole of the human?
Because I was thinking, I'd like to be on the sofa watching the moon landing back then, because I think you would have been, it would just be nuts.
I saw that happen.
Whoa.
I can fill you in. What that was like. It was very, very late at night. And the picture was terrible. It was a very, very disappointing picture. And it took hours. It took hours and hours and hours because they landed and then they had to get the spacesuits. We didn't know all this. We all just knew they were going to get pictures from the moon. And when the pictures came through, they were just the back of a ladder and blackness. But like in the worst TV set possible.
But were you thrilled nonetheless, or were you disappointed?
No. Well, the thrill was you could go out into the back garden and look up and see the moon.
Yeah.
Go there actually. Oh no, it was incredible.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, today's the public today would not put up with it visually.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not that moment then, but any other moment that you'd like to have relived or kind of been at?
I quite like the idea of being in Berlin in the 1920s, that kind of cabaret nightclub scene. Everything was just a little bit raucous and naughty, and yeah, that I bet that was fun.
You're auditioning, I think.
Sally balls.